Welcome to the beautiful campus of Cal Poly, where the academic pursuit and the spirit of competition are about to collide in an exhilarating battle for survival. This season, we bring together a diverse group of students from different majors and varying grade levels, including fifth-year seniors ready to prove themselves one last time. Who will win? Find out on this season of Cal Poly Survivor Season 2, Mustang Match-up.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a senior graphic design major, and I'm on the Moro tribe.
Hey, my name is Benjamin, but I'll most likely go by Benji, and I'm excited to play Cal Poly Survivor Season 2 Mustang Showdown. I like reading, writing, I play some badminton sometimes, but that's whatever.
I'm Rahul Nair, a third-year computer science student. That's basically all I have to say about myself. I work at Amazon as a junior developer, so we're part-time in the school year, full-time year-round. It's something where I have basically zero applicable skills to this game. I quite like being what they call a code monkey. We just sit down, code, get our stuff done, get paid. All good.
My main strategy for this season going into it is to very much downplay, I guess, my intelligence and things of that nature, just because I feel like I can kind of fit that role, just to be not seen as a threat, and I kind of want to play a game that evolves as it goes on, as the season goes on.
Being an opportunist, I guess that word has a bit of a negative connotation, but it's just pouncing at the right time. Find the right moment, take the right move, hope and pray.
A couple strategies I have going into the season is to establish like a core alliance that I can feel like I really trust, and then pull in some sort of external people to have the majority and sort of fly under the radar at the beginning until maybe like right around the merge, where then we can kind of really start going at it and coming out of the woodwork with some crazy strategies and stuff.
I know socially I'm not the best. I'm more on the bottom side of things.
Or I bloom into a different type of game once endgame starts hitting, and I hope that continuous growth will lead me hopefully to a victory this season.
Welcome everyone to Cal Poly Survivor Season 2 Mustang Match-up. I'm so excited to be able to be here with all of you players, getting ready for another season of Survivor. This is actually so crazy. We started this during the spring last season with 14 people. Now we're here again in the fall with 16 people. Another school year, and now we're an official club, which is so exciting, with our first official season. And this is about to be a really cool journey, really special, very unique. I'm sure everyone here is anxious to get ready to start talking to each other, strategizing, aligning. I know you guys have all been talking to each other for the last 15 minutes, seeing who you like, who you might get along with, who you're about to reach out to afterward. And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of games, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of allies in the next couple of weeks while this game goes on. And with that being said, I'm excited to get into today. So let me hear a little bit from you guys. So you in the blue over there, what's your name?
Riley.
Riley. What year are you, by the way?
I'm a second year.
Awesome. So what made you want to come out here and play Cal Poly Survivor?
I mean, I'm a huge Survivor fan. Like, I fly to the regular show every half year, so maybe one day. And I mean, maybe I can do good on this, good on the real one.
Awesome. Well, we're not on an island, but instead at Cal Poly, doing midterms instead. But I guess it's in a way experience to be on the show. But let's see. You in the front right here. How are you feeling right now, just being out here, being able to play Survivor?
Oh, I'm very excited. Definitely been waiting a long time. Definitely have a lot of thinking about strategies already. Yeah, that's all.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure everyone is ready to get started and actually play the game. There's been a lot of build-up. This date's moved a couple of times to get ready to get started. But it's finally here, finally about to have your first community challenge of the season, where you get the chance to compete to be safe, and if not, you're going to tribal council, where you will have to vote one of your own members out. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get right into the first challenge of the season. Alright, who's ready for today's challenge? Today's challenge is called Waterworks. So first of all, we have two tribes, Avila and Moro. The way today's challenge will work is that we're gonna have 3 runners, 2 tossers, and 2 people solving the puzzle. So first, we're gonna start off out in the lawn where there's gonna be a bucket of water, and your 3 runners are gonna take turns with a cup going and getting water and coming back over here where we're gonna have to fill a bucket to get to a certain line, which once you get to that certain line, we'll release 3 wiffle balls. Then the people who are throwing the wiffle balls will have to throw the wiffle balls at the cups, knock over all of them, get a piece from one of the cups, which you will then put into the puzzle over there. First team to solve their puzzle wins immunity, and this is what you guys are playing for.
I'm feeling really good going into this challenge. I'm a computer science major, so I feel like a puzzle god.
How are you feeling going into the challenge?
I'm feeling really good. We were kind of strategizing. Some people on my team were saying that they've been doing these slide puzzles their whole lives, their childhood, with their eyes closed in their sleep. So I'm not worried. I'm doing the throwing, and it looks pretty good. Cups were falling over before we were starting, so I assume it's going to be okay. I'm excited. I don't want to lose. I hate losing, and I don't think my team is going to lose because I think we're better than that. So yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh shoot, we're going. Good job. Come on, Gabby, you got this. Let's go. Push. You got it. Push her. Oh, you got it. You want to go home this week. This could be it. Does she have enough?
Both tribes, on the puzzle now.
Sorry.
It seems to I think you're losing.
There's one missing letter.
Good lord. Yes, you're so close. You're so close. You're so good.
Yeah, go.
What? It's not done.
Oh, here. Actually, no.
Yes.
If you put it in there, then rotate all of those down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A lot of lost progress by Alex.
More wins immunity.
Thank you for preserving the.
Well, Moro won immunity. Hey. Wow, that was for the first challenge. That definitely was a long one and very close. Avila basically finished it and then realized it had the word on the wrong side of the puzzle. Just a small detail, but just missed the piece of the logo. But congratulations to Moro for taking it out. But what that means is that I will be seeing you guys, Avila, at Tribal Council this week, where we will have the first person voted out of Cal Poly Survivor. So with that being said, Avila, I will see you guys this week where we will have the first person voted of Cal Poly Survivor Season 2 Mustang Match-up. With that being said, I have idle clues for both your tribes. Head back to your houses and dorms. And with that, talk, call, meet up, strategize, get to know each other, because soon enough you'll be voting each other out. So yeah, that's it for you guys. Can I have one person from each tribe go and get their clue? There you go. All right. You guys don't see that as a tribe, but yeah, I have nothing else for you. Thank you all.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to get the little winner's quote in right now in episode 1. I think I have a pretty good shot at winning. It's such a no. I didn't get a good idea for a winner quote thing. I don't know. Anyways, thoughts about the challenge.
Can you explain your teammate drinking water from the cup?
Oh my god, that was the other team. He was drinking the water and pulling it in his mouth so that he wouldn't spill it.
I think we shined throughout the beginning, but since there was no picture to look at, we couldn't completely understand the puzzle. So we got all the words right and the picture right. However, we didn't have the first word on top. So I think that's where we struggled. I think it's going to be difficult to see where lines will be crossed at Tribal.
I won't lie to you, I'm feeling a little bummed. I really thought we had that in the bag. With the amount of people that were hovering around the puzzle, you would think that somebody would notice, and it wouldn't have to be me at the very end, when I was like, oh my god, look at the little green right there. But, everybody makes mistakes, I'm not calling anybody out, but there was a lot of people hovered over that puzzle. Come on, can nobody maybe take a look and see what the bigger picture is supposed to be?
Going into this, I actually do know someone on my team from outside of Survivor, so I think that'll add an interesting touch this season.
Who is it, and what's your relationship to them?
So I know Ryan, and Ryan is trying to play the I don't know you card. He came up, he was like, what's your name?
I don't really go here. I go to Contestant. I'm not even a part of this school.
No, wait, that's you?
Shallow Gavin. Don't know him yet. He's somewhere.
Riley mentioned that he had tried to go on Survivor himself and was, playing very strategically with putting the water in his mouth and everything. I think that could be a good place to veer. And and maybe take somebody out that's strong and could know the game better than most people, maybe better than I do. So, going in that direction. Let's just get this started. Let me go take this midterm and get this idol and not be the first one voted out, even though I'm not worried I will be.
Yeah, winners! The gang's all here, minus Gavin. El Gavin.
We got the clue. It's a hard clue. Very hard. What is bangs? All I know is bangs is like that noise. There's construction. There's apparently a drum lake, which would be kind of cool if it was hidden there, because that's a really fire name for a place.
Today, I looked at the little pond by the business building, but no luck as per usual.
I don't have the idol, and I'm convinced someone has it, but I also don't know where else to look. I'm extremely confused. I have an idea of where the tree is, Engineering Plaza. I think it's because Karen Banks works in that building, but then the numbers building 9, I think I just need to go searching more in the day, not at night, because searching with flashlights is kind of scary, even with someone.
Right now, I'm at this big tree, isolated from nature. I also just talked to my IME professor. She shares a office with Karen Bangs, even though she's off this quarter, and she agreed that that's probably what the clue has to be. So their office overlooks this tree, isolated by nature, but the number next to their office is 238, which if you do the math, gives you -1. Not really sure what to do with that, but I'm just looking around kind of because there's these little quotes on the ground everywhere surrounding it, and I'm looking for anything that says tranquility or peace, and then I don't know, looking for good places underneath wood to hide an idol. We checked all the benches here last night that were made out of wood. Didn't find anything, but still looking. Hopefully no one's gone to it yet, because it has to be that tree and it has to be Karen Bangs. I spent all of last night trying to think of what kind of acronym that Bangs could be, business administration, nutrition, general science, or whatever. I don't know. I also tried thinking maybe it's all of the red bricks buildings, or all of the North Mountain buildings, just nothing makes sense. So I feel I've narrowed it down to the point where it has to be Karen Bangs, it has to be that giant fucking tree in Engineering 4, and I don't know. Sorry for cursing so much. We're not gonna monetize it, right? So it doesn't matter.
Walked around for a bit, talked for a bit, and then we split off. Clearly because someone, Jeremy, wanted to do divide and conquer, which is by far the least subtle way of saying, okay, it's 7 people. This is clearly not going to work because an idol is an individual thing. Let's split off so maybe we can build trust with smaller groups of people. Which in his way of saying, okay, I don't want to work with those people, I want to work with my people.
I was in a group with Rahul and Cassidy.
The group I was in was Brooke, Anna, Jeremy, and I.
And I was kind of concerned about my position in the game. At that moment, I felt like the other 4 might just kind of get together and they would be in the majority.
And then we looked around for a bit and we decided to call it. We're gonna plan later in the week to look specifically, I believe, in the Zen Garden, Botanical Garden area. But what happened after that was, who left first? Brooke split off because she was gonna go ride her bike and look for idols. So she's looking for them right now.
We're heading back. Just finished idol hunting. It did not go
Didn't
well.
find an idol.
Did not find anything.
Brooke's still looking.
Brooke's still looking, yeah.
But we're heading back.
Right now we got a solid 4. Hoping to bring in Raul too, but we'll see how that goes.
We agreed that Cassidy seemed a little bit interesting. She seemed very nice, but it almost seemed like she was doing it for a reason. So we're keeping an eye on her.
Because I've heard some things, and I think Cass is gunning for me. Really hope that doesn't pan out that way, though. Hopefully we can talk to Gavin and get him on our side sooner rather than later.
We have our team we've established with the 4 of us. We're going to try to look for idols and stuff together. And I mentioned to Jeremy
that he was coming on a bit strong too, because as soon as we split off from the group, he immediately went into saying that we shouldn't tell the other half of our team if we find the idol, which was a good call, good strategy, but it was a bit strong, a bit straight to the point, and it honestly made me a little bit nervous to have him the way he thinks. He seems like he's thinking very strategically. He's very untrustworthy. He has his plans, and I want him on my side because that seems a little bit concerning. Also, he seems like a nice person, but that is a trait that could be concerning in the future.
Me, Benji, Cass, we were circling around campus, yak, track, well, it rhymed, but places I don't even remember, for like 1.5 hours. It's like I could blindfold myself, put my finger, spin around. That's like as good of an idea as I had about where we went. It was long, tedious, my calves still hurt, or maybe it's my thighs. You know, I'm a CS major for a reason. We don't touch grass.
We met up with Brooke a little later and we kind of formed a bigger group of 4.
Basically, I'm pretending to be like a lot like nicer than I am, and like, I don't know, whenever someone's like, oh, like, I guess we're gonna have to like vote someone out, I'm like, oh my god, no, like I can't do that. But like obviously, like, you know, I'm about to like backstep to people, okay? But my strat right now is just being like very, very forthcoming with information to get people to trust me. So like, for example, like I'm still looking for the idol right now, but I know that each group hasn't found it yet, or at least I'm fairly certain. So I've told each like group of that thinks they're the majority that like I'm on their side, and that the other group has not found the idol yet.
We thought, oh, happy coincidence, we meet someone from the other side. But no, it turns out her and Cass were just texting all this time to try to meet up, so I think those two are good.
So basically, I kind of, well, I didn't lie. I just like kind of spun the truth a little bit, and I was like, yo, like they were talking about the biggest threats, and they see you two as the biggest threats. So that got them really worried, and they were like, well, shit, we need to make ourselves the majority. So they then messaged Gavin. So I have met up with Cass, Rahul, and Benji, and we're kind of re-strategizing because the other 3 people were being kind of weird earlier, and I think that they might have found the idol or found like a clue to the idol and not told me. So I'm kind of switching up here, and now we're the majority in our strat.
If we can pull in Gavin, I think that us 5 can go against us to get them out fast. I think we've convinced Gavin to stay on our side and that we have the majority. We told him that it was Jeremy's plan to vote Gavin out because he wasn't there at the first tribal. So I think going forward, I think Jeremy's so far our biggest, I would say, threat, especially out of Anna, Mia, and Jeremy. So I think if at our first tribal, I think my group, I'm going to try and get them to vote out Jeremy, because ultimately I think he's going to be the hardest to deal with later on in the game.
I also told Jeremy that like they're targeting him. I may have told Jeremy that the majority group that I was with last night is thinking of voting him out, or Benji.
A little target on my back.
But anyway, everyone in that minority group is kind of in danger right now because they were able to secure Gavin.
It is beyond obvious that Brooke is in a very middle position. Is she wants to play the middle. She's in the position I want to be in. I want to have a choice. I have no choice now.
I just finished my meeting with Anna and Mia. Went very well. I really like Mia. I want to go to Final 3 with her for sure. I do like Cass. I don't know. I just feel like she is the biggest threat to me right now. I think that her and Jeremy are the biggest threats to me right now.
I feel really lucky that we have that knowledge from the other team. It's good to have a spy.
I've been talking with Brooke a lot, and I think so far she's my biggest ally.
I don't know, I haven't like decided which side I want to go with yet, and they're texting in our group chat right now, basically just talking about like trying to find the idol, but whoever finds that idol is gonna have the majority, because right now it's pretty much like 4 and 4. if I stick with my original group. So whoever finds that idol is like really powerful. And I've told both groups like everything that I know about the idol, all the places that I've checked. I'm just being like really forthcoming and open with everyone for now, just to make them think that I'm helpful.
Yeah, this game is definitely something that consumes your life constantly. Like, it is something that's kind of gotten to a point that's ridiculous, where it's like I'm constantly thinking about the game, you know. It stays in the back of your mind constantly. It's always a thing in class where I'm like, oh man, you know, I should probably talk to this person. And it's only been 3 days and we're not even going to tribal. But I think that's just kind of what's needed for this game. Like, your mind always has to be in it. I think that's it's a good thing. It makes me think that like I'm ready, I'm playing, and that's what this is all about. You just have to play, and I'll play my heart out, and hopefully that's enough to win the whole thing.
All right, what's up? It's Riley here. So I have the piece of paper. I was supposed to text it to everybody. I kind of purposely haven't done it yet. First, because I'm not back in my room, but also because I kind of don't want them to look right now.
Riley, I feel like he got it. I feel like he was the one that was like...
Riley was in the blue, right?
No. I feel like he's also looking for...
Oh, definitely, yeah. Also, Riley was the one that said that he tried out for actual Survivor.
Yeah, he tried.
Like, and he was the one who filled his mouth.
I'll send a picture to you guys.
Filled his mouth fully. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I think he's gonna send it once he finds it.
Guys, he did. Protection, I think we just misinterpreted that as like the idol, or like we thought that, you know, there was more to it, but I think the protection is just the idol. All right, I don't know if I'm just crazy because it's, you know, day one, but I'm gonna go for a bike ride. It's 10:40, so you know I got an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna go look for an idol.
The rundown.
Yeah, okay, so we were just in the car with Shabella and Naz, and we were all talking about an alliance, like all voting the same way, and we were thinking about bringing Ryan in, and possibly voting. The only options would be Riley, Liam, and Gabby.
Riley, pros to voting him out would be he's played the game, right? Or he knows the game very well.
He knows the game very well.
He's gonna
strategize. He's gonna strategize. He's already talking to all of us, right?
That's true.
Yeah. What about Gabby?
Initial vibes were a little weird.
I think Liam should stay.
You think Liam should stay?
Absolutely.
So at this point, we're targeting Gabby, even though we love her deep in our hearts. Someone's
We
gotta
just
go.
cannot have the three of them, because Ryan's friends with both of them. I don't think Gabby and Shabella know each other well, but Ryan knows both of them, and that would just not end well.
Riley and Liam and Gabby and I had discussed that if we find the idol, we'll share it between the four.
I don't think we should, though.
If we find it, we'll decide after.
Yeah.
But if they find it, we hope that they'll share it with us. But honestly, I think that maybe sharing that we got the idol would help them trust us more, which could be good in the long term.
Best about an idol.
Yeah. What about the possibility of like one of the people just not here having the idol already? Did everybody go home? Like, are we the
looks
only
like
ones?
all four of them did go home.
Okay.
We know that Riley went home because of Snap Maps.
He did, yeah.
I'm having a hard time. We talked every single option through. Do you want to explain it?
Okay, so we had our quote-unquote car alliance. We think that we could both pull Riley and Liam into a 4 alliance there.
But they wouldn't know it.
So I'm gonna go to Riley, and he's gonna quote-unquote pull me in. And then you're gonna go to Liam, and he's gonna pull you in.
Yep.
And that's how the 4 is gonna create, because we believe Riley and Liam are very close from what Liam has told you.
Liam has said straight up they're friends. He's not gonna vote for... Liam told me he will vote for anyone but Riley. So that's where we're at.
Okay, you can wrap up the season. You can play this when we're the final 2 and we're winning from day 1.
Both of us.
Or as one of us are exiting.
2 people win this year.
Yeah, 2 people. Yeah, we're...
Play this as
it's like it's actually like the Hunger Games. We're both eating this
Am I
poison
PETA
berries.
or are you PETA?
Final 2.
Yep.
No,
heard it here, folks.
Don't jinx it. It's okay.
All right.
Just kidding. But we did shake on it.
We did
for real.
shake on it.
Okay.
The minute that we left the game was on.
It's been about 2 hours looking for the idol up in North Graveyard. Checked every structure. I checked everything basically.
All right, I'm looking here again. This place looks like it's in the shape of a horseshoe.
By the looks of it, this idol is nowhere to be found.
Riley, Liam, and Ryan. And we formed an alliance. Now, it was not my first priority to be in an alliance with all boys. I didn't want to be in an alliance with all boys because I know how this usually ends up.
I think I want Gabby and Shabella, Geminis, to stick together till the merge. But for this vote, I'm down to keep the tribe strong, so I think Liam or Nas would be a good way to go.
I have a man on the inside, Gabby. My friend Shay from last year also knows Nas. And apparently they went looking for the idol this morning and they didn't find anything. So that's what Shay told me. Nas said that she was gonna take a hike on to the peak in the morning. And then Shay told me that she found a clue up there.
The P looks upon all of Cal Poly. Cal Poly is like shaped like a horseshoe, like with all the roads and stuff. So I'm thinking we might get something up here.
Okay, so I just was offered a chance to vote with Shabella, Nas, Scarlett, and Nathan. I'm very interested in that opportunity.
Game talk. I recommended Naz just for the first vote.
Yeah, basically the vote is at this moment going towards Riley from what I know.
I found the hint to the next idol on the top of the P.
It's getting really stressful out here. For midterm tomorrow. Haven't studied.
And then told me that, so the clue says, start upon a journey of protection, so I was thinking maybe that beacon right there.
Dude, I'm like this close to giving up. This is ridiculous.
So I'm looking through here. See if I can find an idol around here. I'm gonna have to maybe move some rocks or something. I don't know.
Are you fucking kidding me? I found it! Yes!
Today before class, I met up with Naz, and I asked her if she wanted to look for the idol with me. So we looked for a little bit. I don't care who has the idol as long as Naz doesn't, because that's kind of who I want to vote for right now. So that's my plan right now. I'm gonna keep looking.
If I have an idol and I really feel upset about it or like really unsure about it, I can play the idol and just know that at least I'm making it to day 2. But that's the case. Bye.
If Naz goes and I help with that, then not only do I lose Naz's alliance and protection, but I might also lose Scarlett's trust. And I'm feeling really iffy, and honestly it just sucks. But yeah.
Alright, welcome to the first Tribal Council of Cal Poly Survivor Season 2 Mustang Match-up. I know this has probably been a crazy week, trying to get to know all of each other. Battling, I know it's been some midterm for some of you guys. I know there's probably some idol paranoia I'm curious to hear about. But we will have the first person voted out of Cal Poly Survivor today. So yeah, with that, Riley, take me through it. How was your first week of Cal Poly Survivor?
I mean, first of all, I didn't expect myself to be so into the game. I expected it to be like, whatever club that I go to, but it's kind of taken over my life in a way where it's all I think about. Like, I've had restless nights. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a lot of fun. I'm having fun.
Anyone else feel this way?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Nathan, do you think coming into this vote that this tribe is pretty unified in what the outcome will be, or do you think that you're not fully sure this will happen and it could go any way?
In a way, I think the tribe is somewhat unified in a way. But obviously with the vote, someone's left out, someone's in the dark. So I think lines will definitely be drawn tonight, and we'll see who's really telling the truth and who's not.
Obviously, this is, like you said, the first vote, so you don't actually know where the lines are drawn, who's voting for who you really can trust. So with that being said, who do you think, like, going into this vote, who actually feels comfortable, who feels like they know what's going to happen, or who feels like it could be them? By show of hands, who thinks it could be them today? But pretty much everyone. Everyone thinks it could be them. Liam, take me through that. How do you think that, like, obviously you're first meeting these people, like, that trust aspect, do you think you can trust them right away, or is it kind of hard to, knowing that, like, all these people sign up to play a game that a lot of people lie in?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like there's nothing's been concrete so far. Like, we had the challenge, and ever since then it's kind of just been like outside the official portion of the activities. So I think I have definitely talked to a lot of people, and I think that I have built trust with a lot of people, and I personally, obviously this is a game about lying, and obviously I could be being lied to, so that like always makes me uncomfortable because you just never know. But I feel like I have trust with different people, and I feel like it's not.
No, I was thinking through that. When someone says, like, obviously every conversation you're having, is this person lying to me? How does that affect the relationships you're building when obviously you only have a couple of days to meet these people, talk to them, try and build trust? Like, is that a component that, like, when you're talking to them that you're like, can I even trust any word that someone's saying? Like, how does it affect the relationship you build?
Right, it just makes you so paranoid. I feel like generally, like, everyone has a little bit of paranoia regardless of what situation they're in, but this just kind of amplifies it and just makes it, like, so much more extreme. And even though it's just like, like, it's for fun and we're all having a good time, it's still so nerve-wracking. Like, you want to trust these people and, like, you want to believe the good in them, but at the same time, in the back of your head, you're always like, what if they're lying to me? What if they really are talking to everybody else and it's meetings in the dark? So I think even the lack of conversations speak for themselves as well.
Ryan, obviously, there was a clue that was given out to everyone for the idol. Do you think that there's been a lot of talk about whether the idol's been found or if people have been searching for it?
I haven't heard anything about it being found, but I do think that a lot of people are trying to look for it. I know that I myself tried to look for it. Just gonna, like, throw myself out there, but I think we can all agree that we've at least thought about it. I think we're all just really stuck at this point. And hopefully, if someone finds it, it benefits me, that's all you can go for.
Naz, with that, if you had to define today's vote, what is today's vote about?
I think today's vote is honestly just, it's the first vote. Like, we just got into this game and we were so excited to be, like, in a tribe together and work together, and I think that, in all honesty, this vote ends up being just about that. Like, it's about playing the game and doing what we have to do, and it's not because of one person did that or one person did anything. It's like, it's the game. You gotta play the game.
Well, we're about to play the game, and with that, it's time to vote. Scarlett, you're up first.
Riley, I'm sorry. This is not about you personally. It's the game we have to play. See you around.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're gunning for me, and it's kind of a consensus vote right now for you, hopefully, so I'm just hoping you don't have an idol.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity item or an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, that's it. I'll read the votes. All votes read are final and will count, meaning that we will have the first person voted out of Cal Poly Survivor Season 2 Mustang Match-up. First vote, Nas. Second vote, Riley. 1 vote Nas, 1 vote Riley. Third vote, Nas. 2 votes Nas, 1 vote Riley. Third vote, Nas. 3 votes Nas, 1 vote Riley. Nas. The first person voted on Cal Poly Survivor, Nas. Unfortunately, Nas, that's enough. Please come bring me your torch. Unfortunately, Nas, the child has spoken. Thank you for playing.
You guys played well. I had an idol.
No way! Well, based on that reaction, it sounds like no one expected to have an idol. No backup plan. But it seemed to have worked out in the first
I'm sorry, I didn't think you could have that. There was no way she Oh my god!
Well, seems like even though everyone was in on the vote for a united first tribal, everyone was still kind of surprised. And Idol was obviously out of play based on what you saw. So with that, head back to camp.
I got a lot of like I met with everybody. Like I didn't except Liam. And I should have just trusted my gut, but when he was like, yeah, like talking to everybody is important or whatever, like I know I've talked to everyone, should have taken that as my hint, but I thought I was tight with everyone. I mean, they played a really good, like they were smart with it. They talked to me, they made me feel safe. I felt fine. I took the gamble, didn't pay off, but you know, at least I can say I found the idol. None of them came anywhere close.
We love you. It's just the game, you know?
How do you feel?
Well, I just had a 20-minute phone conversation with Nas, and I think I lied to her the entire time.